Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to start cutting a little bit of hay. So I'm just fueling this tractor up here. It was empty, so I'm just going to top her up here. Got the cutter hooked up. Got it all working. We did a bunch of work on it last fall, replaced blades, greased it, did a bunch of maintenance on it. So it should be ready to go. And we'll start cutting some hay. So this tractor is pretty well empty, so I'm just filling her up here now. Got my water, I'm ready to go. What are we at here for fuel? We are at 62%, so we got a little bit to go. So this will be my view from the cockpit for the next couple hours. So we'll get out to the field and start cutting some hay. It looks like the weather is going to be not bad for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow night's supposed to have about a 30% chance of some rain, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut this hay today. It's pretty windy. It should dry out fairly quickly. It's not a really heavy crop of hay, so mostly a lot of grass and stuff in it. So it should dry out fairly decent. And then tomorrow, hopefully we can get to start baling it. Hopefully it's at about 60% moisture, 60 or 70% moisture. We can go in and start baling it, bringing it, hauling it back to the yard here, and start making lots of little white marshmallow rows like that and start wrapping it. So hopefully that's the plan so far, so hopefully it works out. So we'll get this tractor filled up, and then I'll work my way over to the field and start cutting down some hay. Alrighty guys, we made her to the field, so we're just gonna get rigged up here, just gonna test her out. And away we go. Do a couple short rounds in a small area just to try and get a small piece cut. We don't want to try to get too much ahead of ourselves here. But I'll set you guys up and let's watch some hay. Alrighty guys, we just finished up this little piece here. I just kind of cut this quarter, just kind of went off the bush and just went down to the highway there. Just kind of chunk off so it's not too big. It's supposed to maybe rain on Monday, so I don't want to get too much cut here, but I don't know, it's probably maybe 20 acres or something like that. yeah, I just got her finished up here. So this stuff's already dry and pretty decent right now though, so I'll just be kind of curious to kind of know what the moisture is right now. We want to try and get it down to about 60% when we bale it, so when it wraps it can ferment. It can ferment properly. So I don't know, I'd be kind of curious to know what it's at right now. It's probably up in the 80s or 90s even though right now, but some of that first stuff I cut might be pretty close to you know, 70 or 65% even. So but we'll see what it's like in the morning and kind of get everything ready to go, and then start baling it and hauling it back to the yard and wrapping it. But there's the old unit right there. This Moco works pretty good, just like a big lawnmower. Just got blades all under there. All them little turtle shells basically. They just spin and cutter. Works pretty slick. It's fast too, you can go like 9 miles an hour just whipping through it. So yeah, there's the view of it. I'll drive this tractor back and then we'll hook the baler up to it, get everything ready to go for the morning, get the rake going. We'll rake these swaths together into one. It'll speed it up quite a bit then. Make about half the passes in the field when you rake 2 rows together. So we'll get everything ready to go in the morning, and then give her all day and trying to get this stuff wrapped up before it rains. So I'll drive back to the shop and unhook this and then hook the baler up. So it's the next day. I got the baler hooked up. We just got back into the field here. Dad's on the rake. He's raking 2 swaths together, and it's drying out nicely. There's some pretty good breeze out right now, so we just tested some earlier, and it was kind of right about 68%, I think, somewhere in there. So it'll keep drying as the day goes on, so it should be good. So I'm just going to set the camera up on the window here, and then we'll start baling some. See how much we can get done. just finished up baling everything here on this little piece we cut. Got everything baled. We'll probably have around 50 bales, I think, something like that. Not too many, just kind of what I just expected we'd get. But Dad's just been kind of piling them in the field for the trucks in groups of 10, and then Vernon's been coming with the truck and he's been loading them up and bringing them back to the farm. So we got 2 extra here. I'm just going to take back with me on my way back to the farm, and then I'll show you some video of the wrapping going on. So we just got wrapped up here for the day. Got all the bales wrapped up in the feed yard there. The closest row to us there is all we did today. So got everything in that field done. So now all we got to do is hook up to the cutter and start cutting the rest of that field whenever the weather gets better for us here. Looks like it's supposed to rain here maybe tomorrow and Thursday. So we got to kind of pick and choose our window when we want to cut a bunch more. So we'll keep an eye on the weather and get back out there as soon as we can. So hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll have plenty more action of that to come between the haying and then a couple more fields of hay too. We'll wrap it. So hopefully it all turns out. This is the first year we've ever kind of wrapped hay bales like this. Usually it's our cocktail crops of oats and hairy vetch and Japanese millet and stuff like that. This is the first time we've done hay, so hopefully it turns out pretty good. It looks like it's really good quality stuff, so I hope it turns out. So anyway, until next time, guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe down below. Click that little bell notification to be notified of any new videos, and check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere you want to check us out at. So anyway, guys, have a good day, and we'll catch you next time. We'll see ya.